Estamos con Razorlight aquí en Sesiones. How are you guys? Thanks a lot for being here on the show.
Hi, thanks. It's good to be
Hello,
here.
we're good, we're good.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's good to get to play more than one song on telly, or two songs, you know. It's a bit of a gig vibe.
Yeah, let the music play. Huh?
Yeah, it's awesome, you know. You do TV shows all around the world and you do like two songs and you start getting into it and then you have to stop. So to play a whole set is really fun, you know. You really get into it and get some moments happening, get a bit of vibe.
Is it too much difference to play, 8 songs here in a TV set with audience and playing your regular shows and in a venue with a lot of fans? Is it different to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Yeah, it's always going to be different. Even though today was really good, but it's always going to be different when there's more people who's just there for the gig and there's no cameras to think about or anything.
Yes.
It's always going to be.
So
Gigs are the best, but today was really good.
Okay, thank you. And what's going on right now with Razorlight? You had an album last year. How was it? How do you feel with that album? Was it important for you?
Yeah, I think we feel great about the record. It came out last autumn, and we've just been on tour since. Since New Year, we've been to Japan and Australia, and Los Angeles, and then Johnny flew up to Seattle and San Francisco, and then we came here to Mexico. So we've just been pretty busy, really, just going around playing it.
That's it. We're just touring. We're touring right through to the summer and stuff. We do all the festivals and just keep touring.
I think you are huge in London and UK, and of course you are very well known in a lot of parts of the world, but is it important for you to be huge in places like Latin America, Mexico, and all the stuff besides the UK?
I just love going and playing music. So I think you just come and you just play, and it's great when we come here. We've got fans and stuff, and that's the most incredible thing, you know. And yeah, it's a big world, and I'd love to get around it, and I'd love to come around Latin America and stuff, and you know, it would be great, you know. So yeah, we're always up for it.
So the music business is like shit right now. But I mean, the gigs and the internet and more stuff are very important to the bands right now. What do you think about this particular moment on the music scene? Do you care about it, or it's only about the music?
I don't know. I mean, it's obviously changing. It's less record sales and stuff like that, but it's just.
It's also quite exciting, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's the times are changing. You know.
We have no idea what's going to happen. And
People are always going to go and see live music, so you can't really replace that with anything.
yeah, that's the thing. The thing that's consistent are songs and shows, and nothing's going to change that. You know what I mean? So it's quite exciting to think there's a bit of a reshuffle and a rethink going on how you're going to buy music. It's just, I think it's quite exciting. I mean, it's crappy in some ways, but it's also quite exciting.
Do you have a lot of contact with your audience through the internet, through the MySpace and all that stuff? Please.
Yeah, I'd say we do. We just kind of started this new webpage a while back because we realised that we were kind of behind on it. So we hired this guy to kind of grow. He's actually with us now somewhere, filming something interesting, hopefully. So the goal is like to put one new video or photos or something, put something up every day, and it's cool. I was getting to that actually, so at least semi-professional. It's called wearerazorlight.com, which is because it's a really good name for it as well, because it really is our own. You know, it's got nothing to do with the label or anything. So we're just trying to put as much of ourselves up there really as possible.
You have played with huge bands, and you have played in a lot of good festivals and concerts all around the world. Which could be a particular good moment of Razorlight?
Do you know what? For me, every time we go on stage is what it's about. It doesn't matter if you're playing to 80,000 people, 800 people, 8,000 people, 8 people, whatever. I just love playing.
Just being on the stage and that's it.
Yeah, I just love it, you know. And that's like, you know, whenever we play a gig, you know, we give it everything we got, you know. And yeah, it's great when you play huge gigs, and it's great when you play big festivals or whatever. But it's great when you play little clubs, and it's great. You know, the thing that's important is that there's somebody there who's watching this or whatever, who's listening to your music and being inspired by it, and in the same way that we were inspired by music when we were sort of like, you know, getting our shit together, you know, and it's easy to lose sight of that, but that's the most important thing. In fact, it's the only important thing. So yeah, you know, it's the music is what it's about, you know.
How does it feel to be in a venue, in a gig, or in any country, and see people singing your inspirations, your songs, your own stuff, your own stories?
Well, it's just magical because all the music that I love is so important in my life, and I know how I feel about it. You know, that's one of the most important feelings is when music moves you, and to think that other people can feel like that about your music is incredible. You know, it's the best compliment you could receive.
Yes.
You know, really. You know, and that's better than anything. That's better than, you know. Yeah, it's better than headlining a festival or selling loads of records or getting your platinum discs or
Being a
whatever.
cover of a magazine.
Yeah, of course, you know. Yeah, it's much better. You know, all that stuff is good as well, and it's welcome, you know. And it's great when, you know, it's great when you do big gigs. It's great when you win awards, which occasionally happens. And, you know, things like that is great, but, you know, that's the real thing, you know.
Guys, thanks a lot for being here. I want to ask you a favor. Can I have your autograph in those guitars? Because those are the official guitars of this season of the show. So each band that has been on the show has signed it. Yeah, you can do it. Thank you. We have plenty of space in the other side, I think.
Look, I've done a big blob.
Don't worry.
Look at that. It's kind of a Jackson.
That's from Razorlight.
There we go. There's a sort of Jackson Pollock for you. I've forgotten. A pen that work. That one is probably
Is that working?
Jackson Pollock. Yeah, that's working.
You just made a little
maybe
piece,
it's
a little
a
piece of
mirror.
art.
It's a Miro or a Pollock or something, or maybe even a Liechtenstein or something.
I see a field, something. Or-
Pretty good.
Look closer, you'll see some more.
Vamos a un corte y regresamos con Razorlight aquí en Sesiones. Guys, again, thanks a lot for being here on the show.
Thanks very much for having
Cheers.
us. Thank you.
See you next time.
Cool.
And good luck
Thanks a
on
lot,
your
mate.
tour.
Cheers. Thank you.
Razorlight aquí en Sesiones.